There's a place you gotta see, a land of discovery, Mystery Island. Come on! Won't you come along with me? Mystery Island, hoo-ha! Mystery Island, hoo!
Oh, and don't forget to sweep the sidewalk. And can you check all the light fixtures? I think I saw a couple of bulbs out in the east wing. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's check the flowers. Oh, the flowers are so dry. I gotta tell Dylan to water them. Oh, and dirty dishes? How lovely. Hey, what's got you in such a... Shh! What's got you in such a tizzy?
Just making sure he's not around.
Who's not? Shh. Who's not around?
Mr. Henson.
Mr. Henson? Mr. Henson isn't here, so please stop shushing me.
Oh, sorry.
So anyway, why are you so bothered about Mr. Henson?
Because I don't think he is who he says he is.
What do you mean?
Well, he didn't know what the word notwithstanding meant.
So?
So, my dad's a lawyer, and he said if there's one word that all lawyers use, it's the word notwithstanding. So I don't think he's a lawyer after all, just pretending to be one.
Well, that's ridiculous. Mr. Henson is most certainly a lawyer, and a very good one at that. Besides, why would he go through all the trouble of pretending to be a lawyer?
Well, I don't know.
And neither do I. So I suggest you stop pretending to be a detective and start being a busboy.
Yes, ma'am. I still think Mr. Henson's a fake, and the next time I see him, I'm gonna treat him like one. Oh no, not again. That's good enough.
Ah, it appears that everyone is hiding, huh? Well, we have ways of dealing with that. Oh, not this again, no. Oh, this happens every time.
Oh, detective! What brings you here?
I am on the hunt for Mr. Gino Patel, an international antiquities thief, otherwise known as the Snake.
Oh, yes, that's right. The Pirate Museum robbery.
And how did you know about this?
You told me about it yesterday, remember?
Of course I remember. I was just testing you again.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So why are you at Buccaneer Bay? Wait, you don't think Mr. Patel is here, do you?
Maybe he is, maybe he is not. But that is why I must leave no stone unturned. So, that is why I require a guest list.
Okay, I'll go grab one. Be right back.
What is my breakfast doing in here? I do not know how the waffle got there. I could have sworn I put it in my pocket. I do not know. Dun, dun, dun. Now the interrogation begins. Ah, excellent. My first victims, I mean suspects.
Business, don't you?
Yeah, maybe we should be professional treasure hunters.
Like Uncle Joe? I don't think so.
Ahem.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see you standing there.
I know this. I am Detective Nachlu of the Mystery Island Police Department, and I require you two to answer some questions.
Really?
Did we do something wrong?
We shall see. Please, have a seat.
What's that?
I am so glad you asked. This is a state-of-the-art lie machine. It detects lies.
Ellie, I don't like this.
It's okay. We have nothing to fear. I think.
So, here is how it works. If you tell me the truth, nothing will happen. But if you tell me a lie, it will make a buzzing noise. Allow me to demonstrate. I am Detective Nachlu. See? Of course that is the truth, because I am moi. So nothing happened. But if I say 2 plus 2 equals 7, I don't think I put it in the right spot. Hold on. Oh, I did. Oh, see? I told you I did not. See? Obviously, it is a lie.
Wow, that's impressive. I bet you've caught some big-time criminals with that, huh?
But of course, I have. So let us move along. Which one of you would like to go first?
I guess I will.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just want to get it over with.
All right, then let us begin. What is your name?
Chris Richardson.
Miss Richardson. Have you ever been to the Pirate Museum?
I didn't even know there was a pirate museum.
So have you been to the Captain Hook exhibits at the Pirate Museum?
I just said I've never been to the pirate museum, so no.
So my detective instincts tell me that you have never been to the Pirate Museum. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Ah, now we are getting somewhere. Oh, the phone again. Detective Nachlu at your service? Yes, sir, that is correct. What? Do I know anything about the commissioner's birthday cake? Of course not. Well, you know, come to think of it, I may have seen somebody take it. Stop it. Buzzing noise? No, I do not hear any buzzing noise. Okay. I ate the birthday cake. But it is not my fault. I was just trying to protect the commissioner. You know, it could have been poisoned. And that will conclude today's interrogation. Good day.
Wow, that was interesting.
You're back. Did the detective leave?
Yes, you just missed him.
Oh, well, I'll give him the guest list later. So did you guys finish the second leg?
We did.
And how'd it go?
Good. I think we're starting to get the hang of it now.
Good. Did you find the artifact?
Yep, it's right here.
Should we call Mr. Henson?
No, I don't think that's necessary. We can just fill him in later. Whoa, look at that. A stone heart. Let's see what the fact sheet has to say.
Well, I know one thing about it. It's heavy.
Okay. So it says the heart was crafted in 1437 by the Renaissance sculptor Rudius. Wow, that would certainly make it very valuable. But anyway, it was sculpted to commemorate the loving heart of King Destrian of Faramar. His generosity and acts of kindness were legendary, especially to the widows and orphans of his kingdom.
Wow. I'd love to hear more about him.
I know, I would too, but do you know who it reminds me of?
Who?
God. I mean, as much as King Destrian loved his people, nobody has loved his people more than God. Not even close.
Really? How so?
Well, let's see. The Bible tells us that God is perfectly holy and just, and that he created us to live in harmony with him. But, like I said yesterday, our first parents, Adam and Eve, sinned, and as a result, sin was ushered into the world.
Hey, isn't that the curse you were talking about?
Yes, very good.
See, I was listening.
Good, because what I'm telling you is so important. You see, as descendants of Adam and Eve, we've all participated in this sin, and so every one of us rightly deserves God's punishment.
But if I'm a good person, I'll go to heaven, right?
No, it's not as simple as that. The Bible says no one is good, not even one. And that's because God's standard of goodness is so much different than ours.
So what do we do?
Well, there's really nothing we can do. The penalty for sin is way too big. Only God can fix the problem, and thankfully he did.
How?
By sending his son, Jesus Christ. So he came to earth 2,000 years ago, lived the perfect life, and died the death that we deserved as a substitute for us. Then he rose from the dead 3 days later, proving that the penalty had been satisfied. So in other words, God paid the penalty himself. That is how much he loves us.
I've never heard of it explained like that before.
It's called the gospel, but it does require a response. What we have to do is turn from our sin and trust in what Jesus did for us. Then God will forgive us and accept us into his family.
Well, you've certainly given us a lot to think about.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Sorry for interrupting, but I need to talk to you right now.
Excuse me. What's wrong?
I found something.
What do you mean you found something?
Come here, you gotta see.
There's a place you gotta see.